Yes, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome from festive season. I think you have enjoyed. Yeah, I believe. How was it? My dear friend Kenneth.
Yes, coach.
Ki ekiganye?
Ati wali kiganye munnaye nkwebaza webaza.
Bye.
Kuba ekyamazima kali ka smart money concept ko wannyonnyolako. Essaawa zino omanye ekyali kitusumbuwa. Olaba ekyamazima oba nga tomanyi kintu. Obonaabona nnyo.
Era.
Ffe nga buli kiseera tulowooza nti eva tulina kwesiba mu katale kugwayo wa. Naye kati essaawa zino twajjamu naguli embeera y'okubeera ng'olina kuba mukkakkamu. Olina okulinda koyini etuuke ku point we tulina okuyingira discount ku premium n'otwalira ddala percentage ng'olabira ddala yeegasa. Naye luli twalinga tugwamu bugwi n'okakkana nga koyini ekuwalabudde paka eri wansi. Olyoka wewuunya kyokka ng'ekyamazima olabira ddala balala kitambula. Ebyo tebitambula nosotandika okwemulugunya kyaka bizinesi wa naye ng'ekituufu okumanya nga kyekisinga obukulu.
We have to first understand the business bulungi nnyo then awo sente ogenda zikola topapa akatale wekali gula when it is time. Just don't buy because you want money. No, wait for market to do what you want it to do, then you enter the market. We don't
in
just
the right
enter
place.
Yes. Linda coins nyingi n'ekirala. You can wait or you can keep checking all the coins. Tosanga abantu ogenze mu katale n'onoonya coin ya kutradinga n'ekubula. No, it's a matter of time. Guba waliwo kyoyagala kirinde n'ekirala. I wanted to teach you something here new today. Kwegamba we avoid those coins that they normally dislist from Binance.
Okay.
Njagala nako tukategeere wano naawe tugende mu maaso bulungi nnyo. So straight away, let me share my screen here, then we move on. Kansibire screen yange erabika oba timunagi?
Erabikira ddala. Tugiraba.
So I want us to avoid those coins that they normally dislist from Royalty. Yes, let us always first check them before we fall in the problems. So you will always come here on your Binance, then at the top here there is here on home page the search button. So when you write there monitoring, you write there the word monitoring and you click search. Then you click here where it is showing sector name. Click that word sector name. Then these coins that you are seeing under sector name, they are being monitored. Are we together? So you have to avoid to trade these coins. These ones, don't trade them. Anytime they can say they are going to dislist it. So we have to avoid such a coins such that we keep safe. Titu trading abu trading nzimbu kubanga twagala sente. We have to be safe with our man as well. Coins zino zoraba wano zonna, anytime they can dislist because they are under monitoring. Zino. So you have to mark them very well and you avoid them. If possible, you can even remove them from your list. because anytime kankulage bwe tunyigako bwe tuti tugi openinga egenda kulaga wana akagambo monitoring. Simanyi oba mukalaba. It is there.
Tukalabye.
Aha. Meaning it is under monitoring. Anytime they can decide, this coin, let us remove it. You get the point. So let us try to avoid them in that we trade safely and we avoid losing out some of our money after coin being dislisted. Of course, whenever they dislist a coin, automatically you lose some money. You may not lose all, but automatically you have to lose some as a must, because when you had invested $500 and the coin is negative 70, meaning you are going to lose 70% of the $500. So we have to be careful with this. That's why I don't normally encourage you to put too much money in one coin whereby that coin you don't trust it. No, you can put good money in coins that are a bit strong. Talk about Solana, talk about Ethereum, talk about XRP. You get a point. Talk about BNB. Those coins, at least for them, you can put good money. But the rest that you don't understand very well, oh my God, limit yourself, and we move on together. So there we go. That's what I wanted to share with you concerning about the dislisting coins, how to get them such that we avoid them through trading them. Yes, that's how we will always check and we get to know how to avoid them, and we trade the rest of the coins. Okay, so let us go here and we check the settings, trade settings. Yes, I only have, I think, 3 strategies, and at times it may look like they are the same, but they are not. Now here on the first one, the one that I have circled here, that strategy is for $200. I want you to always transfer the knowledge. You compare. We have $200. There is no way how you can fail to create a strategy of 300, yet you have the one of 200. You get the point. And again, it doesn't matter, and it is not a must that we have to use all the money that we have on balance, such that when we are creating strategy, we don't need to use all the money. Most of you fight the money. You don't want to see the balance. I don't know why, but what I'm trying to show you here, that if you have a strategy of $200, let it be easy for you also to have a strategy of 300, because the number of margin call. Hope we are together on that. So I want you to be clear on this, that whenever you want to, the strategy maybe of 200, but you have been using the one of 100, let it be easy to you. Don't suffer. It's a matter of changing the first buy, or you increase the number of margin calls. Okay, so for example, if I open this strategy, it is showing here the strategy is for $200. The first buy is $50. The second buy is $10. If you add them together, you will get $200. For example, if you want a strategy of 300, that means you will definitely come here on number of margin calls and you increase. Here we have 15 margin calls, and now you have added 100 on your capital to make it 300. That means 100 can buy more 10 times. So I will come here on margin call, I add 10 to make it 25. To make it 25, such that I qualify to use $300 as the strategy. I will keep the first buy the same. So it's a matter of understanding. You have been having the strategy of 200. Now you have added 100 on your capital. What comes into your mind? You should know that you have added 100 and your second buy, whenever market is dropping, you are buying with $10. Therefore, what is $100 when we are buying with 10? How many times can we buy? Automatically, we can buy only 10 times. Then you will get that 10 and you add it here to make it 25, such that you have 25 margin calls. And here you will change, instead of writing there 200, you will change and write there 300. Hope you are getting my point. So for example, now here I will come here, I edit, I make it 300, then I come here on margin calls, I also add 10 to make it 25. Then you have to note that whenever you change here, even here you have to go there and change, because the first time you had margin calls up to 15. That means from 16th up to 25th you have to edit something, either times, number of times, or the what we call the call drop. So let's open and I show you. Now the settings here up to 15th, that's the strategy I wanted. But starting from 16 up to 25, this is not what I want. Meaning I have to edit, because I have added more capital, I've added more money, meaning I have to edit as well. You get the point? So I will come here and edit. Remember, when we are editing here, we are focusing on total. When we add them together, how much do we get? You get the point? So, like I told you, that make sure we have at least 25, maybe up to 60%. So if you have 30% drop, it is fine. If you qualify to have 40, it is fine, because it's what you have. That is the money you have. You get the point? So here I will edit slowly as I'm dropping. Since I have added $100, so I have to edit here as well. I have to edit it. Then I can increase as well to 3%. To 3%, then to 3%, like this. So but this side we are buying with 0.2, whereby 0.2 is representing $10. Someone may ask, how did you get 0.2? I'm going to show you. So you will put 0.2 throughout, such that you avoid changing the settings all the time. So we are going to put 0.2 throughout, but I will stop from somewhere. Just this is an example, but for you have to complete. This is 0.2. Now let me stop from here. Now if I save, then I come here. This is our first buy. For the first time when we are buying, we are going to buy with $50. Out of 300, we are going to use only 50. That means 250 will be on balance waiting for markets to drop, such that we keep buying. We will use that money to keep buying. You get the point? So therefore, that's why we have 25 margin calls, because we have 250, and each drop we are buying with $10. So someone is asking, where did you get 0.2? 0.2. And I told you that 0.2 is representing $10. $10. So let's go. Now, since we have 50 as first buy, and second buy is 10, therefore we get 10, which is the second buy, divided by the first buy, which is 50. So when we go to calculator and we click there and we put there the 10 divided by 50, automatically we will get the 0.2. So always get the second buy divided by the first buy to get the number of time. Hope I'm clear to you. You get the second buy divided by the first buy. For example, if I want to use $20 as my second buy, but remember my first buy is 150. For example, I'm giving you an example. Let me show you here. Now this is my strategy here that I normally use. The capital is $500 that I want to invest in a coin. The capital is $500. But out of 500, I want to first put in the market only 150. Meaning 350 will be on balance waiting for market to drop, and we keep buying. And I have 20 margin calls. 20 margin calls. But I want to buy with $20 when this market is dropping. So I will get my 20 divided by 150. Hope I'm clear to you. Divided by 150. I will get 0.13. Meaning 0.13 is representing $20, because I want to buy with 20 when the market is dropping. So when we come back here on our strategy and I open here on margin configuration, you're gonna find it here. It is already there. So whenever I said I will not go back to edit, I just click start and everything is okay. So that's why I have 0.3 or rather 1 as my time or multiple buying ratio. And the total drop, this one, I have 45% when I add them together. Meaning, even though this coin drops 30%, I don't care, because my drop is totaling 45%. Therefore, I will not suffer to edit the first buy all the time. That's why we created this strategy of getting the second buy divided by the first buy, such that we don't come back and edit here. You know, sometimes back we normally come back here and we edit maybe from 150 and we put $20 because we want to buy with 2020 when the coin is dropping. No, we are no longer using that strategy. We calculate once and we call it a day. We don't need to edit all the time. what we edit nowadays, we can edit the take profit. At times, I may give out the signal of 5%. That means if the signal is 5%, you come here and edit 3, you put 5. If the take profit is 2.5, you come here and edit 3 and put 2.5. That's what we edit. So for example, if they give out signal, what I do, I come here on group, I pick the signal. For example, if I'm to trade this coin, I'll first check the name. What is the name? Then I'll also compare the preset price. Where are they telling us to buy from? So I'll go to my loyalty, I click back, I click home. When I click home, I click this button of search. I click here on all. When you click on all, you click the name of coin. It is called lister. Now this is the coin. This is the coin. Or this is the signal. I open it. I click understand. I click create. I click create. Then I come here on trade setting. Then I'll come here on manually create. Manually create. I click there. So whenever you click there, this robot will take you on this page. But what we are interested in, we are interested in choose a strategy setting. So we open up our settings. Now, these are our strategies. I will choose one. If I'm to use this one of 150, I will select it. If I'm to use this one of 200, I will choose it. If I'm to use this one of 50, I will use it. So I'm going to use this one, which is in the middle. You click on it just. But whenever you click it, it will always change here, the first buy. Your margin calls are there, but first buy has changed from 150 that you wanted to use to 12. So you edit there just. And you put back your 150. And you check what was the take profit here. Is it 3% or it was 2.5? Is it 5 or it is 4? So you check. If it is 4, if it is 3, then you click save. Actually nowadays, before you save, you can check here on strategy mode. Strategy mode. Before you save, check on strategy mode. The strategy mode here is showing us whole warehouse mode. Whole warehouse mode. But we want sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. This one here down. Sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. Therefore, we are going to choose this one and we put a tick. When you put a tick, it will be here. And I click what? I click save. When you click save, the robot will take you on this page. Check the current price. This is the current price. Check the current price. The current price is 0.4495. What was the now here the preset price was 4485, meaning the current price is higher than the preset price, meaning you are a bit late. That's what it means. The current price is higher than the preset price. If the current price is not too high, instead of taking 3%, for you can take 2.5. Sorry. For you can take 2.5 because you are a bit late. Even though you preset it here, it may not go back. It may keep moving up and you miss out. But you can see that difference is not too much. The other one, preset price was 0.4, then 85. You can see that the difference is just 10. 10 is not too much. When you take 2.5, you will be out with others who will take 3%. If the current price here is lower than the preset price, you buy current price immediately. You don't need to preset anything. Actually, for your information, I don't put the preset price that you also preset it here. No, that is not my aim. I put preset price in that you can understand where we bought this coin from. Simple. But don't waste your time to come here and preset price. No way. Because my preset price is always at current price. Only that I write there the word preset such that you also compare the price when you come late. Compare the preset price and the current price. But when you are in time, my signals, the preset price is always current price. Hope I'm clear on that. So I don't want you to get lost. As long as you are in my group, that's what it means. Maybe if you are in other group and you see the word preset price. But in my group, preset price means current price. Just for you, I put it for you to compare the two if you come late. And there is no way how you can come. They posted the signal at 8. Now you are coming at 11. And now you feel like you want to buy that coin. Can you imagine? You are too late. Don't even ask, can I enter this coin? Please, always go and check the current price and the preset price. What is the difference? Can I still get 1.5 from this market? Can I still get 2% from this market? You can decide. It doesn't mean that whenever I share the signal of 3%, you also take 3%. No. Someone can decide to take 2. Someone can decide to take 1.5 according to what you want. If you don't want to take longer in the market, it is okay. Take what you want. Take what you feel like it is okay for you. Are we together? So, I have shared this coin, 3%. But when you check here, hey, you never completed this. Now, after checking here and the preset price, and you feel like you are okay with the price, you click activate. You click activate. And you click create. And automatically, the coin will buy. Remember, your first buy is 150 and your second buy is 20. You just click create and you are done. Everything is very okay. Hope I'm clear. If you feel like you want to change the 3% to 2.5 because this current price is a bit high, then you go back to trade settings and you edit the 3% to 2.5. 2.5 and save and click start, or rather activate and create. That means others will take 3%, for you will take 2.5, but at the end of the day, we have gained something from the market. Now, for example, may I have shared this coin. I have shared this coin called Sushi. But when we open this coin called Sushi, you can see my take profit. Let me open it here. My take profit is 2.6, but I've shared 3%. I can even reduce it to 2.5. It will be according. What do you want? But it doesn't mean you also change. What do you want? Simple. If you want 3%, then keep it there. If you want 1.5, put it there. It will definitely sell out. But it will be according what you want. It's what you will put. I think I'm clear on that. And I would wish to get your question if you have questions. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, do we have questions in the house?
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Mr. Fahad. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm very okay.
So my question is not about preset.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we had a controversial conversation some time back. And a guy came asking that if you pose a coin, and you let's say your floating loss is $100. In the coin, you still have the 200. You pose the coin, go in Binance, and you convert it, and you remove your $200. Let's say this coin has been sitting for 5 months, and it's not moving.
How can you remove 200 yet it is negative 100?
No, the total money
was
300.
It is negative 100.
Yes.
So you want to remove 200 and how go on?
Yes. So this coin, it stays in our robot RoyalQ.
Yeah.
So let's say by God's miracle, this coin starts getting up, and it recovers, and also it goes and hits your take profit. What happens to this coin? Like, will you get your take profit? Will you get your profit? Will you get the $100 that had already gone? Will you get your profit? What happens there? Some clarity.
Okay, thank you. Now, according to my understanding and the experience I have, we did that before. We used to convert money and we remove.
Yes.
But for us, we used to put it back when this coin is coming. We used to put it back. But now, when it comes to this point now, that you don't want to put back your 200,
yes,
and you want to keep the coin to keep running,
yes,
automatically in RoyalQ, it will show you abnormal operation. It may give you this 100 back.
Yes.
But at times, what if you don't get it? Because it is abnormal.
Yes.
What if they take it?
Yes.
I want us to take it an example. Let it be our experience.
Yes.
You can use maybe you can use your $20 only. When it goes in floating loss, remove. Okay?
Yes.
And we leave this coin moving.
Yes.
After taking profit, after showing you abnormal operation,
yes,
check whether it has brought back. You are maybe $5, maybe you are $10. But me, what I know, they said when you receive 3 times abnormal operation, it may lead to lose your account. That is the problem we have.
Yes.
They don't want you to experience this abnormal operation all the time. Why? Because you are disturbing the robot. But we can use it as an example and we find out. But again, after finding out, it is not advisable as well to keep removing money. Because you may lose your account. Because of many abnormal operation all the time.
Yes.
Yes. But it may work, but again you may lose. But I have never did it.
Yeah, because this too much talking I do on the group. So a guy came there and he claimed that he removed the money in Binance Then when the coin came up, he started the coin and it gave him his money back and the profit. I was like, I've never had that.
It may give out, but I believe it can be abnormal operation.
Abnormal operation.
And they warned us that when you receive abnormal operation for many times, they may end up taking your account. So you have to do it when you know that it is possible to lose your account again.
Thank you very much, Coach.
You're welcome. Yes, Mr. Crypto. I see your arm up. Open up your microphone and ask your question.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Thank you for the opportunity. I just want to contribute to the previous question that was asked.
Yes.
And technically, I just want to shed some light to something like that and what would happen. I believe technically, it is possible to carry out something like that. However, if not carried out carefully, it is very much possible to lose out, just like you explained. So technically, it would be like this. I have 300 and I am in negative 100 at the moment. If I wanted to do that, I think I can. First of all, it is not advisable because here you're trying to pause the operation of the bot and then manually manage your account on Binance, which is not the initial goal when you want to use the bot. So if you wanted to do that, you would have to count how many units of the asset you invested in. So for example, if you have 1 million units at the moment, by the time you pause, you have to count that and go ahead, pause, go to Binance, and then transact. So for example, maybe you can, with the example that was given, 300, I take out my 200. That means I've lost 100 so far. But then I have to keep track of the units that were in my bot by the time I made this transaction. So that in the event that I have to bring back this amount, I am going to purchase exactly 1 million units because that is what the bot knows, that is what it recorded on that specific asset, such that in case I go ahead and restart it, it will find that it is normal. So what causes the abnormal operation is basically the bot has a different record of the units that it bought, and then because you want to return only the money that you took out, you'll find that the price changed. So with that money, it would either buy less or buy more. So the thing that Fahad said that someone did it and I think it returned is probably not as true, or the person did share all the information, because if it was to happen, you'd have to count those units, and when you're purchasing, you purchase that exact amount. Now, the problem that comes with that is when you do that, for example, if you took out 200 at the very, very low price, now you come back and the price has a bit gone up. You're not going to use the exact same 200 to purchase the same amount of units that you had before. You're probably going to have to add more money. You're going to probably have to add maybe 10 or 30. So to purchase the exact amount of units, you have to use 230 to get into that trade back, and then you go and activate. Why? Because the bot has to find the same amount of units. That's what will cause it not to carry out an abnormal operation. Because an abnormal operation would mean that what is on the exchange does not match what the bot knows. So if you were to do that, you probably trust that if I take out my 200, I'm probably going to make enough profit so that when I return and it is worth 230, I will be able to spend 230 and get back into my trade. Probably by some miracle, like you said, it finally goes up. So that way, it can then take you onto your take profit, which is a percentage of the initial calculation, not the new calculation. So you can't say that now that I have added more money, I'm going to get more. No, it is actually going to be the initial calculation. So that is what I think. What causes it the problem is that when you take out the money and you bring it back, some people just want to bring back the exact amount, and when they do that, it will make a discrepancy because they will have purchased lesser amount of units that the bot recorded, therefore causing an abnormal order. That's what I wanted to contribute.
Mr. Crypto.
Yes, please.
You've split it in two halves, like the intestines are all out. Exactly. Yes, that's what happens. Like when we come back and say, hey, I took out 200, but remember you took it out when the coin was
low.
Now you're coming back when it has gained. You're putting back the same exact amount. Exactly. Thank you so much, Sebo.
You're welcome.
Now, thank you so much for your contribution. On top of that, we need to understand this. The problem with us, the way you're understanding it, it's not the way someone else will understand it. For example, you invested 300 in a coin, and by the time you converted it, it was negative 100. Automatically, you're going to get 200, and you're in loss of $100. Now, actually, let us say that the quantity that you bought with 300 were maybe 1,000. Quantity. I'm talking about quantity of the coin. Quantity. We call it quantity. Now, when you remove 200, of course they will you will sell out some quantity that equivalent to 200 according to the price. Now, when you note that in the coin you had 1,000, and now the quantity you got, now it is around, maybe let us say that it is around the 800, let us say quantity. You sold out 800 to get $200. Yes, you have noted it, which is okay. The problem is this coin will raise when the other money that you took, which is 200, is also stuck in certain coin as well. You don't have money in the balance. That's when the problem comes in. The coin is raising and you don't have money to put it back. And this time, instead of putting back 200, now because the price is high, you need to put $280. You get my point? You have to do it very, very careful. That I have to be having balance all the time. Otherwise, you will find someone having coin. It has increased 200% from negative. It has increased 200% profit, but yet the money is not there. He paused the coin, but the coin is now up 200%. Can you imagine now buying a quantity that equivalent to 200%? You removed 200, you find yourself now putting like $800. Are you getting my point? So you have to be careful that when you are putting this money back, the coin is not too up, because you will put too much money, and you have to be careful. This money, it should be always on the balance. That's why I encourage you, don't use all the money and you find yourself having 0 on the balance. Why? What if you get an emergency? Which money will you use? That means you will be forced to buy a certain coin at loss and you get money. Can you imagine? Which is bad. So I think you get my point. You convert when you know that you will not use all the money. But whenever you convert and now the money is stuck, the other coin is on speed raising, you don't have money to put it back, you will suffer alone. Are we clear? And when you let it to sell, you will receive abnormal operation. So do it when you know that you're sure on what you are doing. So that is it. Can we have another question? Any question regarding it?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, Patricia, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Patricia.
What is the difference between the sub B mode and whole house mode?
Hey, sub-bin mode, eh?
Yes.
And warehouse mode. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Actually, I have a document about that.
Mm.
I will share it with you, Patricia.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
you can read it. It was explained. The 3 modes were explained in details, and it's not complicated. So once you read it, you will totally understand.
Don't
Alright.
be selfish, Mr. Fad. You have to share with the whole group, not Patricia only.
Actually, it was shared on the group. It is on our group.
Okay, it is okay. It is our Lord to teach our people, so let us also teach, such that they
Alright.
can
Thank you.
understand
Yeah.
as well. Okay. Faranga mujirengu andine ninga jeneni za muronda akuba I'm busy now. Na understand I'm still teaching.
Sorry, Patricia.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. Okay, I'm searching for you. Let me. You're on our Royal Q Champions?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm dropping it. I'm dropping. Someone has done it
Thank
already.
you.
Engineer.
Okay. Alright. Thank you.
Yeah, it is
Thank
there
you.
already.
Alright. Thank you.
Okay. So in that way, you will keep it and you can read it many times as you want to understand it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, but the thing is here. We have warehouse mode, we have sub-bin mode, then we have sub-bin mode real time settlement. Now, for the case of warehouse mode, which is the first one, it means everything that you will buy, you will sell it at once. That's what it means. Everything. Even though you have 20 margin calls, the robot will buy them. But again, you will sell everything at once, not one by one. That is it. So you switch it when you are aware that the robot will sell at once. Simple. Okay. Now, secondly, we have sub-bin mode. Sub-bin mode. What does it mean? It means the robot will buy. You may have like 30 margin calls. The robot will buy those margin calls. But we all know that the first 4 margin calls are considered as one margin. So, if your robot buys 4 times, it will get this money that it has used. It will be added on the first buy. Then it will sell everything at once and you get profit. Now, concerning about this sub-bin mode, the robot, after going to buy to the 50 score and above, 50 score, 6 score, 7 score, 8 score, we know that when we are in sub-bin mode, these digits are independent. The robot can sell the 50 score independently. The robot can sell the 6 score independently. But when we are under sub-bin mode, it will sell. It will show you that there is a new sale, but it will not bring profit. Where the profit will go is, the profit will definitely be added in the market. It will be added on the coin which you are trading, such that to reduce the average price closer to the current price. So the profit will always be used to reduce on average price closer to the current price. So in short, the profit will always be added in the market again. I think I'm clear. You will receive the notification that there is a new sale, but you will not receive profit. The profit will be added back in the market. After selling everything, it will bring all profits at once. Hope I'm clear on that. Then, when we switch on to sub-bin mode, real time settlement, it will first buy the first four, whereby we said that it is independent. It is considered as one margin. Then, starting from fifth up to infinity, it will keep selling each independently, and it will bring profit. If you had invested $20 on fifth call, it will sell and give you 1.3, which is the default setting of take profit at fifth call of $20. That's what you always receive. Whenever you see the notification that there is a new sale, automatically you will get the profit of what you invested on fifth call. You will get the profit of what you invested on sixth call. Are we together? So that is the difference of the three, and that's how it works. Okay? That is it. Any other question before we call it a day? Any other question before we call it a day, ladies and gentlemen?
I have a question.
Yes, please.
On sub-bin mode that you just explained there. So you explained and said a sub-bin mode considers margin calls. When they are sold, it brings back the profit.
Yeah,
But then you said that profit is not it's not credited to your account, but it is used in that trade to reduce your average price.
Yes, please.
So what I'm wondering is, at what price does it purchase the assets that reduce? So does it consider it as, so that money, for example, let me use an example. Let's say my seventh call, 1.3% gives me like $2 with the amount of money I put there.
Yes.
So when it sells that $2 and that $2 is out of the market as profit, at what price does it use that $2 to add it to the what? To the entire trade?
The current price. It will use it at current price, and it will be added in the market.
Okay, so you're saying that every time a call, for example, the seventh call has been executed, my $2 have been gotten as profit, that the robot immediately purchases at current price to increase on the first buying.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. That is it.
Okay, welcome.
Mr. Deus,
Yes,
just
please.
what I want to add on to Mr. I saw on a C. I don't know who's Mr. Okay, the person who has been speaking. That our robot uses a formula called DCA, dollar cost average. Yes. So in that manner, it operates. How can I put it? It operates in according to dollar cost average. So whenever it works like a buffer to support your current price closer to the average price. Yeah, current price closer to the average price. And whenever your current price is closer to the average price, the chances of getting out of the market are higher. So it just supports it. It puts in more money according to DCA so that you can go out of the market quickly.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay, thank you, Fahad. You can call me Wizzy. Thank you, Fahad. I think that makes it a lot much easier to understand. I'm new. I'm new to using the trading bot.
Okay.
However, I'm a trader. I'm a trader for about 5 or 7 years now. So I understand concepts like DCA. I just was wondering at what price, for example, I'm on the 10th call and I get a profit of $2. I was wondering at what price is the bot going to execute this order? Because if it waits until the price rises, then that means I'm losing out. But if it executes at market order, or at least monitors the market for the best price after me taking a profit, then I believe that that definitely works for me. So thank you, Fahad.
Okay.
You're welcome, Mr. Crypto. And by the way, by the way you ask your question, you can tell that you know what you're asking. Well, for us, me, I'm new in the business. I'm still an amateur. Mr. Deus knows me.
But you're teaching me, so it's okay.
I just love it.
And thank you, Mr. Deus, for the session.
Okay. I think if we don't have more questions from other members, then you allow me to call it a day, and we meet tomorrow. Yes, with other leaders. Yes, we decided to keep sharing with you with different leaders, such that we can learn more from each. Yes, if you feel like you can teach, you have something that you are experienced in, then it is okay. We can give you time and you teach us something. Or because remember, we are family. We work together, such that we win together. Otherwise, allow me to sign out, and I wish you the best. Let us keep moving, keep helping each. Let us meet at the top. Thank you for coming.